Hi folks, I'm Greg Jones, and today on Midwest Outdoors we are covering the Dakota Outdoor Gundog Series. We're out in Hitchcock, South Dakota. We've got a great event going. It's actually the championship for the Dakota Outdoor Gundog Series. We've got classes for flushers, pointers, and then we'll be following the singles and doubles. So enjoy the show today. Hope you like dogs. You're going to love the action.
Find it. Find it. Find it. Come on. Come on. That's what, Ziggy. Hold them. Hold them. Thanks. Hunt him up. Hunt him up.
Well, folks, we're with Derek Cheddar. He's the man behind the Dakota Outdoor Gundog Series. Derek, you got a lot going on. You're also the owner of the Ringneck Retreat. That's the host facility here where we're at. Why don't you kind of fill us in on the details of the game, basically?
Well, the game's broken into basically two divisions. You have a pointing division and a flushing division. It's also, we run singles and doubles.
Yep. Now, what about for the pointers? A little bit different rules. How does that work then?
In the pointers, the dog has to establish a 3-second point. On their own, find the bird, go into a point. You can't woe the dog into a point.
Yeah.
Once the 3 seconds is established, then the hunter can move in.
If that bird breaks and moves and the dog breaks, you've got to relock that point again for 3 seconds, right?
Just until the 3 seconds is established.
Yep. Then on the retrieve too, the dog has to retrieve the bird to hand, correct?
All the way to hand. If a person were to have to take a step after the shot, once the shot's taken, you can't move. It's like a pivot foot.
Yep.
If you have to take a step or two or go a little distance to get the bird from the dog, then it's a partial retrieve, half the points.
You stand there, Wesley. Yeah, Ben. Yeah, Ben.
Now with the flushers, the rules are pretty much the same. They compete in a different category. Again, you got singles and doubles, but everything's pretty much the same except you don't have that 3-second lock thing, isn't there?
Correct, yes. Yeah. No, they are allowed to, the dog just finds the bird, flushes it up. They do have a little different rule in the flushers where the flushing dogs are allowed to catch the bird if it doesn't get up in the hair quick enough.
Yep, and a lot of retrievers are pretty good. Oh, they got 15 minutes in the field for the singles division, and what's there usually 3 chuckers planted in that situation?
That's correct, yes.
Yep.
15-minute time limit, 3 birds set.
Now when we go to the doubles, now we're running almost like a team type of deal. You got 1 dog with 2 guys. Now they get a little longer time, don't they?
Yeah, we move that up to 20 minutes then in those runs for a 6-bird set.
Yep. And get into a little bit of the team hunting. How do you, you kind of position yourself a little different, or you try to spread out a little bit to get better angles on the shots, or?
The team events or doubles events are kind of exciting, especially if someone has a dog that they can call back and forth between each other and cover more of the field and retrieve to whoever's closest.
Yeah, and again, that's 20 minutes, but you're planting like 6 birds in that situation, aren't you?
That's correct,
yeah,
yes.
Yeah, so there's same 3 birds per hunter, but again, you got the time frame. So that's a little breakdown of how this operation goes. Again, the Dakota Outdoor Gundog Series, great event, beautiful spring day here. Dogs are loving it, the hunters are loving it, and we're glad you're watching.
Whoop. Whoop.
Nice shot, John.
Come here, buddy. Come here. Yeah. Hit it. I feel it's real good. It's a little dry, a little warm today. You see the dog's pretty hot. You know, you can say what you want, but if you don't have a good dog, you won't look good out here either. So,
get him. Nice shot, nice shot. Get him. Good girl. Good girl. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Lucky, lucky. Good, good. Here, here. Two. Okay. This should be one on the ridge. And we missed our first gate bird and we missed another one. And we ended up going the whole course, having to go back, but we found both the birds right away once we got back.
Dog worked really good, just conditions, it's getting a little warm, grass is dry. It's tough to there with the wind, not much wind, but I think we did put in a solid good time. We didn't miss, so can't complain about that.
We need a good wind because it works better if you get the dog downwind. They can smell a lot further. Therefore, you don't have to cover as much ground. You can just work a steady path downwind of it, and usually they can pick up that scent. Nice shooting, man.
You know, one of the great things about an event like this, first off, it's off season for hunting, so, you know, guys really don't have an opportunity to go hunting anywhere, but you can bring your dog out and you can run at an event like this, get some shooting over the dog and keep them in shape, and keep your shooting eye in shape too. There's a lot of buddies here. They like to hang around, talk. They have just a good old time in enjoying this environment, and I can tell you, the thing they love the most is their dogs. You can see them all taking care of their dogs. When they're done with the run, they get them in water, cool them down, and there's no doubt this is about people, but more than that, it's about getting out with your dog and having a good time.
More from the Dakota Outdoor Gundog series, coming up right here on Midwest Outdoors.
Well, it's day 2 at the Dakota Outdoor Gundog Series Championship. You can see we got a weather condition change. Actually, the wind's up. I helped the dog scent a little bit more, but it's going to make it tougher for the guys shooting, that's for sure. And you lose points if you don't get that bird on the first shot. We're going to follow the action. We're going to find out who takes top honors for the pointers and the flushers for the season finale for the Dakota Outdoor Gundog Series. We're in the blind area. This is where the guys set up and wait to make their runs. The fields are all the same. The birds get planted before each run. So this is Rick Lutz and Keach right here. They're top dog of the year for the flusher division, and they're on their way to try to make the clean sweep for the event for the weekend. So we're going to follow them, see how they do in the field. Well, folks, the host facility is Ringneck Retreat out here in Hitchcock, South Dakota. It's just a beautiful lodge, log cabin lodge. It was beautiful this morning when the sun was coming up. How many people can you have out during prime season?
We can put 17 people in there at one time, very comfortably.
Yep. And how much land are you hunting?
We're hunting on about 2,000 acres, consisting of anything from CRP grass to food plots to shelter belts, various terrains.
Yep. All great pheasant country, that's for sure.
Okay, hunt him up, hunt him up. Find the bird, find the bird.
Well, that's the final runs for the 2008 Dakota Outdoor Gundog Series. So it's time to tally up the scores. We're going to head back up to the lodge and we're going to pass out the trophies.
First place, goes to the two that's up front here, Derek and Dean. With a score of 296 with Ringo.
Well, today, Derek and I made it into the finals on the doubles with Ringo. It was pretty difficult out there today. It was really windy, but Ringo pulled it through for us. Got first place. I think we did a 12-minute run.
We need Philip first with beef. With the correct score of 170.
Yes. Well, we finished out strong, started strong, ended up coming away with the champion, the overall championship for this weekend.
Top gun pointer, third place. We're going to stick with Mike with Max.
Dog's name is Max. Max won the High Point Dog of the Year.
My name is Jason Lutt. With Lefty yesterday, I was first place in the qualifying in the doubles flushing. Today we struggled. We only found 4 of our 6 birds. We had a good run with the 4 though, and that earned me third place.
Derek Long, Scout and I finished first in the Dakota Outdoor Gundog Series Championships this weekend.
We had some good runs yesterday, some up and down runs. I qualified in the doubles with Keach. I think we had the first place run there yesterday, and she held on and got the first place run there today in the doubles.
Well, folks, we've had a great time out here in Hitchcock, South Dakota. Guests of Ringneck Retreat Lodge here. Blast filming these dogs, and these guys are just great. A lot of camaraderie here. I want to thank you, Derek, for having us out.
Yes, thank you, Greg. And I'd also like to thank the competitors as well as some of our local sponsors that have stepped up and helped us out with these events as well.
Definitely looking forward to next year. Folks, if you like what you saw, you're interested in competing yourself, you want to go to ringneckretreat.com. You can find information, where to call and get info about getting started for next year. Also, don't forget about the wing shooting out here. Once pheasant season opens, you got, what, a couple 100,000 pheasants in the neighborhood?
Well, roughly, give or take a couple.
Guarantee you'll get some if you come out this way. Tell you what, for Derek Cheddar, I'm Greg Jones. Midwest Outdoors will be right back.